everyone, welcome back to the Highly Sensitive Healer YouTube channel. Thank you so much for being here as always. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel, like, share this video, turn on those notification bells. With all that being said, today's video is going to be focused on 3 effective ways to combat narcissistic abuse if that's something that you've gone through in life. And these 3 ways are a list that I made up and from my own experiences on what I've experienced so far after narcissistic abuse and what I'm doing to heal and what works best for me. Again, I just share my healing. I'm not a professional by any stretch of the imagination. But I like to share what works best for me while I'm healing, kind of in the moment or after the fact. So let's jump right into it. So number 1 is kind of a long one, but it's to practice, respond, don't react, and observe, don't absorb. Now, I made a specific video, if you guys need to go back and watch that, on what that really is. I didn't get very, very technical, but it was explained to me in my life coaching class and also in my certification class and everything, and I get it. But if you want to know more about what that is specifically, look back on my video. I'll put a link in the description, so you guys can look that up and get a little bit more detailed information. But basically, as it reads, like, narcissists and toxic people, they love to get you to react to things, especially if you're an emotional person like I am. And they want you to react. They want you to cry. They want you to be angry. They want you to be frustrated. They want that. They want that. And you can't give it to them. And if you slip up here and there, fine. But try not to give it to them. Just respond to them, and then calm yourself down, and then respond to them, and then do what you have to do. I know it's hard. Don't get me wrong. It's really difficult, but and I'm still practicing it, all this to this day. Observe, don't absorb is the other one. So sit back, observe the narcissist, the toxic person in the moment, instead of absorbing everything that they're doing or what they're saying to you. Try to do it in small steps, small baby steps. Write things down if you have to, in a journal or something. Keep it safe. This way, you can keep it all together. Number 2 is it's a real obvious one, and it's so huge. You have to set clear boundaries for yourself and for others around you, and maintain those boundaries. I've said it time and time again. The narcissist will always test your boundaries, no matter what. They're always going to do it, and they're going to probably break them, and they're probably going to go step over the line as much as they possibly can. You have to be ready with clear, set boundaries, and not only that, but once they do step over those boundaries, what are you going to do to counter that? To maintain the boundaries that you set? I would suggest writing your clear boundaries down in a list somewhere, and then your the maintenance part of it all. What's going to happen if if they go past this boundary? Just so that you have it to refer to, especially in the beginning. And number 3 is to find some. So this one is very, very unique into my situation. The other 2 are pretty universal, I'd say, for most people if you're healing from narcissistic abuse. But number 3 is unique. It's find something that allows you to concentrate, to be calm and peaceful in the moment in order to meditate. Now, I'm not saying that all of you should go and meditate. Some of you may not be into that, and that's okay. But when you have that ability, so balancing stones for me allows me to be able to concentrate and focus on one thing. And it calms my mind fully, and I feel like inner peace when I'm doing it, especially when I'm out in nature doing it. but I'm always outside doing it. So either way, like you're outside and you're just in the moment, and it's hard to explain. But the thing is try to find something like that. Now, it doesn't have to, of course, it doesn't have to be an art form or anything like that. You could pick up a hobby that does that for you. People can, focus in on music and that calms them. Focus in on your breath. Do breath work. The breath work thing, I use it once in a while, but like once in a while, there's a lot of different exercises I tried in my life coaching class. I just wasn't that into them, I'll be honest. But balancing stones works for me. It's just my unique way of, healing. I not only use that as my hobby and an art form, and I post it all over, but that's part of my healing. If I didn't have that part, the balancing stones part, I wouldn't be anywhere close to where I'm at now. And especially in the 2 years of doing the balancing stones. Now, I've been healing for like almost 5 years, but number 3 is a big one. So let me know in the comments below if you can think of anything that you could try for number 3 that would allow you to concentrate and allow you to have that inner calm and that inner peace to experience that. I'd love to hear from you. Guys, please, if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel, like, share this video, turn on those notification bells. I'm going to leave you with what I always leave you with. That is, of course, be kind to others, but most of all, please be kind to yourselves. It's known as self-compassion. Take care, everybody.